Hey, what's up, kings and queens? Welcome back to some more WWE 2K25's My Factions. I know I'm extremely late, and by the time you guys see this, I think a new pack might be coming out the next day, and I'm sorry about this. I wanted to go over this, but I was doing some other stuff on the channel that I haven't gotten back to in a long time. If you're interested, check it out. But right now, we got a new code to put in, so I'm going to do that. And we get 2 free base packs for punches and promos and the new legends, which is out today. Came out last week, but we're gonna check out the cards. So there we go. It adds to the cards that we have in our saved spot. I did get some bonus packs, so we can open those too as well. I see people enjoyed it, so I might as well. Let's jump into some live events. It's going to be a little short today because we don't have too many new things. Well, we do have a new persona that you guys can get, and I'm pretty sure everybody has gotten them now. Okay, guys. I know you guys, like I said, already went through this, but if you didn't, you still have the rest of the week to go over all of the Superstar of the Month challenges of Cody Rhodes, which myself included. I still have to do this to get the Elite Hulk Hogan action figure persona. Yes. I know we've talked about it before. I gave hints, so you've probably seen it. But I will say, I guess he's not a bad card if you're starting off with the Amethyst collection. You have a bunch of stats in 82 that I see here. His strength is 87, which is nice, okay. And everything else at the bottom, of course, special and finishers, 82. He has Sting, Heavy Hand, nice combo. Heavy is the highest. Merciless Opportunist. You got Dive Bomber, Rebel Rouser, and Bee Repellent. For some reason, Rebel Rouser, I think, yeah, you would have to have at least half of your finisher saved now in order for this to work. And sadly, he has to taunt 4 times. But I would say most of the cards we're going over today is just going to be for fun. And he has Resiliency as his payback. So, we have 4 more challenges here to talk about. We might as well talk about the Legends 2. The Men and Women will give you some MFP. That's 5,000 total. Okay. And then the final, which is the boss battle itself. You're going to need the Ruby Mr. Perfect for this to get the Amethyst 87 overall. Shawn Michaels 94. I do see that one of his stats, well, a couple, or 83, maybe low mid 70s. I don't see anything higher. Like I said, these are the base rubies until they get a little bit better. Finishers 88, not bad. He has a high tier swiftness, nice. Wet blanket, crosshairs. I'm really starting to like the crosshairs badge on most of the wrestlers. Dive bomber, those are the mid tier ones. Sting, all the answers, and pain train. So he has a decent good amount of badges there. I do like. I wish he had one other one to make him just a little bit better. And, of course, the resiliency. But overall, I think he's a pretty decent reward and a nice one, too, you're going to need for the next. And that is the LA Knight reward Amethyst 87. As you can see below, we have the Big E. I hope you guys did the numbers challenges. And the Roman Reigns, his Brawl Custom, which I think was the punches and promos if I'm not mistaken. But that challenge I think is passed, so you're gonna have to wait for it to come back around. And today's additional characters you're gonna need is Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels, of course. Luckily for you guys, you only needed to do this once. And just like many other Amethyst cards for today, his stats are gonna be mid 80s, maybe low to mid 70s. You got a couple of 85s. Matter of fact, I only see 2. My bad. Oh, okay, special finishers up there as well. Okay. And he has a question mark. I don't know what this is. Somebody explain this to me. I think I remember seeing this in the island, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't do the career mode yet, so I can't really say if it's there either. But yeah, I've seen this in one other place, and it's a mystery to me. He has Dive Bomber, Wet Blanket, Sting like a Bee, Merciless Opportunist, Endurance, locomotion, and rage. And it's okay. It's an okay reward. We already know this is going to be required for another challenge, so I would just get this one. And for those that didn't get the chance to check their collector's level rewards, we just got a new one. And it's a 99 overall Roman Reigns. Of course, the cover star. Always got to get that love, especially when you're collecting them all at the end. Usually they would do this with the weekly challenges, but I guess they're just going to stick with the collection here and make us sadly open up these to see if we can get close. We'll just skim through this real quick. As you can see, he has a lot of amazing stats here. A couple of 99s. You don't even have to raise with badges. I would say when you get the diamond badges, you could permanently keep them at 99, which is great. And I already see a couple. I don't really have to explain this card in general. He's just good. I will say he doesn't have most of the badges I would prefer on him, but all of these being high and maybe lower mid is not bad. I don't even have to go over most of these just to say that, yeah, this would be an extremely fun card to have. I see that heavy sting. He's probably going to be dominant if somebody gets their hands on this. And of course, 2 paybacks, Iron Jaw and Resiliency. Okay, it's time to go over the Legends 2 series and see what we have today. As you can see, we have a couple of amethyst cards, and I will state that again, you're gonna need the Mr. Perfect if you didn't go into Lava Bench yet, or if you just skip to this part. First things first, we're gonna start with Yokozuna here. Yeah, I will say most of these aren't the greatest, but if you're fans of them, you'll be able to enjoy them at an upgraded tier. So we're starting with the 85 here, and he's a giant, of course. They're going to do what they do best, and they're going to have stats raised to where they do best as well. I see he has 2 88s right there with the arm power, arm durability, okay. Body durability is a 93. That's nice, so he's going to be able to take a beating. Pen escape's also up there to 88. And the rest of these are just a lower stats. The agility is a 54. Ouch. Special is a 83 with the finisher being 88. He has a high tier B repellent, Dream Street at a mid tier there, Adrenaline, Determination, and Leg Day. Yeah, do what you want with this one. But his moveset is not bad. I usually like using him too when I'm just having some regular matches. And this one has Iron Jaw. I did say most are gonna have resiliency, so yeah. Next up, we got William Regal. So happy he's in this game. Hopefully they'll bring him back for 26, but we already know that. He's one of the greats, and yeah, the stats are just not the greatest here. I see the technician. Grapple offense is a 91. Wow, that's way up there. Okay, I see a couple of 80s. His is actually lower than most of the ones we saw already. And the special and finishers are 80. Why you gotta do the great one, William Regal, like that? Come on. Really, 2K? And then he has Rebel Rouser at a higher tier, so he just has to do it once. That's nice. Quick Climber, cool. Crosshairs, Endurance, and Always See It Coming. I would say he's decent if you get him. And he has a comeback. I'm not gonna hate on the comeback. It is useful sometimes in some challenges. Third on the list here, we got the Ultimate Warrior. One of my all-time favorites on the list, top 10 for me. Arm power starting right at the top at 84. I don't see anything else higher for him as a powerhouse. I would think most of the stats we already know would be raised since he's a powerhouse. His pen escape is also 84. Is that it? Special and finisher. Wow, 2K. Okay. What the? He has Lionheart at a higher tier. Rebel Rouser, okay. Curls, Pain Train. You could have gave him maybe this Sting and Heavy. I don't. What? Okay. And he has Low Blow. Low Blow? What the? I guess if you want to use him for that. Yeah, do what you can with this, I guess. Next up, we have Eddie Guerrero, which is a technician. They can't possibly ruin this great right here, can they? Already I'm seeing a bunch of 77s. His diving range is 82. Okay, I see they just drew this out to throw it out. Nothing else special. Okay, I see the agility is at 87, so he's going to be able to move a little fast with that 82. Specials right there, and the finisher is 87 as well. So overall, I guess he's just balanced at 77. He has Always See It Coming at a higher tier, Pain Train, Anaconda, the Slippery Eel, and the Clock Watcher. This one, I don't see as much on cards, but I get it now, and yeah, it's something I guess. And he has Move Thief. You know what? This one, Lie, Cheat, Steal, that fits. I like that. Next, coming down to the last 3 on the list that we're going over, besides the reward, because that's coming after, we got Lita here at 87. She's a high flyer, and I would say the top 3 I found a little interesting, kinda. We'll go over it right here. Her diving offense is a 92, with the range at a 90. That's nice. Grapple reversal is 82. It's a little bit as good as most of the high tier female wrestlers we can get in the game. For free, in a way, kinda. Technical submission defense is 87, so she's gonna have a little defense there. Some people like the cheese. Stamina is also there with the movement speed. I see we got a couple of 82s. Special is also there with the finisher at 87. So she's looking a little bit better than some of the guys. And she has the Sting at a high tier. Okay. Always See It Coming. That's nice. Dive Bomber. I would have swapped maybe the Sting. I know. And then Quick Climber, I would have probably swapped with Always See It Coming. Endurance is okay, I guess. But overall, yeah. And this is one of the ones that has the resiliency. Second to last, we have Scott Steiner, 03. And this one is a technician? I thought he was a powerhouse. I noticed 2K starting to do that with some people. They switch their classes. Somebody let me know. This is... okay, let's just go through this. His high tier stats that I see on this one is arm power at 88 with the body durability, arm. Okay, so he's going to be very defensive. I see a couple of 83s. His pen escape is a 93. Wow. Okay. Strength is 88 with the special, and the finisher also 93. You love to see that. He has the Sting heavy combo, curls, decreases the damage done, of course. Has actually nice defense, knowing that the stats are pretty high. Dream Street as well with locomotion. So they did kind of okay with this one. Good looking, 2K. And last but not least, at the top here at 88, Rakishi. He's a powerhouse. Okay. His arm power is 88. We have a couple of stats here all over the place. I see a couple of 60s, maybe. Whoa, look at that. Body durability 99. Whew. I wouldn't want to deal with this online if somebody kept going for the body. Pen escape is also 93. Everything else is looking poor, of course. He's a powerhouse. Special and finisher is 88, being shared there. His badges. He has no Sting. He has a high tier heavy, but why? I would have swapped that maybe with Steiner, or I would have gave both. Dream Street, of course. We've seen that on most of the cards today, I think. 6-pack, Bee Repellent, and Second Wind. Second Wind, okay. With resiliency. And to wrap this up, Macho Man Randy Savage. He's not just the only reward here, as you can get some cosmetics, 15 tokens, and 5,000 MFP if you get everybody. It's not the greatest other rewards, but requiring him, it's kind of cool. At least you're getting close to premiums, getting close to diamonds. Maybe 2 more packs and then we'll start getting diamonds. It is summertime almost, and it's really getting hot, so yeah. Let's start here. I see a couple of 76s all over the place. 86 for the diving range. Of course, that special move. Body durability is up there as well. And he has a stamina, movement speed, special, and the finisher to 91. Okay. The badges, he has a high tier Rebel Rouser, Quick Climber. Quick Climber helps, that's going to be handy. Crosshairs kind of combos in a little bit. Endurance, and oh, we see it coming. He's a decent reward if he doesn't have resiliency. I didn't check this before this. Wow. He has comeback. Okay. I guess we're not really caring about this one. He's not a persona. Just wanted to go over this as a reminder. I know some people probably don't even check the token market as much because it's not easy getting tokens now. You need 10 rubies. Wow. Instead of 8 like it was for Sapphire. This is ridiculous. 2K. Yeah, these are the ones you can get out of this. They're not the greatest, I guess. You know, let's check one. Yeah, what did I say? So yeah, if you need them just for the collection, they're here if you have a lot of tokens, but I doubt it. Alright, it is time to open up some packs for some legends. And today we're gonna be opening... What in the world is that? Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! No! Do you guys see the price on that thing? I thought this one was bad, but this... If you're a legend yourself and you want to be a madman, go ahead. You'll get yourself an action pack cosmetic. If you do that, yeah, you might as well find the legend and tell him you're the real deal. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna just get what we can and we'll start. Pack opening time, everybody. I was able to get, I think 7 like we always do. But yeah, these are some other rewards. Probably not gonna get anything great because we already have everything on most of these. But it couldn't hurt to get some more MFP. Especially for those special packs for personas. Let's see what the Sinister gives us. We're still missing a couple of the Series 2 ones. It's like we really did get everything. Yeah, that's a lot of MFP right there. I'll take that, definitely. Premium one, solo, alright. And then we have our bonus pack here from the code. We couldn't get lucky like the Gunther from the WrestleMania ones. And the main packs you've been waiting for, plus a bonus there. Yeah, new DLC. Stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be making a video this weekend going over those characters and some of the ones you guys hate. I know, I feel your pain. They still haven't revealed the first one, and I'm getting annoyed too. Ooh, we got an amethyst. You know we gotta slow open them. Ultimate Warrior. Hey, low blow and all. I keep forgetting to click open all. We do need Mr. Perfect. I don't think we're gonna get him today on the last 2. That would be some nice luck. Whoa, what in the... Never mind on the Mr. Perfect for now. William Regal. Okay. Is this the first time we pulled 2 like this at the same time? And Rikishi, which is the top 1 of the list. Oh, that's a strong end right there. We didn't get everything, but hey, we got something. So this is everything here that we got. Sadly, it wasn't a lot of things, and I think we're missing a female wrestler, of course. So I'm gonna probably dip and dab into spending a little bit of MFP if I feel like it from what we earned from the dupes, and see if we can get that Mr. Perfect, plus maybe Lita if we can get lucky. And let me see what they got. Okay, Sensational Sherry, Stacy, that's it? I only got 3? Oh boy. Okay, if you guys like this one, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if it was helpful, or if it's your first time seeing it today, and of course it was helpful, you know, join the kingdom. But until maybe later, wrestling fans, have a good day and peace. Also, look out for the DLC video.